You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say...
What's good, how y'all feeling? Welcome back to the channel, Itds family. Now today we got something a little bit different because it's not a reaction. This is for my wrestling people. This is for the wrestling community. You know, I got the one and only. I'm going to go ahead and let you introduce yourself. Go ahead and talk to the people.
You feel me? My name is Alex Sibbs. Y'all can just call me Saucy. Y'all see it on the hat. But yeah, I'm finna squash this dude.
Okay. So this is basically a fantasy booking that we have been talking about doing since we were back in fucking high school. And now we finally get a chance to do it.
4 years later.
4 years fucking later.
4 years later.
4 years later. 4 years fucking later. Of
course.
Now, I hold the brands of Smackdown and AEW. Yes. He holds the brands of Raw and Ring of Honor. Yes. Now, before anybody tries to go in the comments and say, oh, Ring of Honor is owned by AEW. No, we know that.
There's going to be some crossover. We know. Like, it's going to happen.
And somebody might have to pull double duty depending on who he got on his roster and who I got on mine. Okay?
There are definitely some double duties. I'll let you know that. There are definitely some double duties.
Somebody's pulling some double duty. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to let Saucy go first.
Okay.
And then we're going to see what's happening off that.
You should have did that. You're going to have to follow it. All right.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Do what you do. Do what you do, bro.
All right, bro.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
First of all, I should win Booker of the next 6 years, but let's start with this. We got 7 matches.
Uh-huh.
I got 5 segments. So they're like promos / back. We
gonna see. We got it. Go ahead.
So let's start, right? There's only one way to start this if you hold the brand of Raw. Mm-hmm. And that's with the illustrious return of Cody Rhodes. Let me tell you, bruh.
I knew you was going to do that.
Lights go out, bruh. Same thing as Mania. Wrestling has more than one royal family. You feel me? Then you hear the first little couple guitar chords. Lights come back on. Cody Rhodes is laying on the ramp. Unconscious. He's just... Nobody heard it. Nobody saw anything. Lights was out. Lights came on. Cody's on the ramp. Uh-oh. Whatever. They cart him to the back. Docs get what they do, whatever. You hear the commentators say, something like, we're going to check on the situation, give you updates as we go, right?
Right.
Okay. So let's get into the first match. We have Austin Theory versus Dolph Ziggler for the U.S. Championship. Now, you're going to notice something. A lot of these matches has a lot of returns. You feel me? There are a lot of guys injured I did not realize. Now, Dolph Ziggler, if you saw him face Braun Breaker for the NXT Championship, you know what he can do with a broomstick. You feel me? So if you give Dolph Ziggler a more talented broomstick, and Austin Theory's not a broomstick, I'm being funny, but seriously, that's going to be an amazing match. So I got that going for my first match. And Dolph Ziggler's going to win only because he gets the help of the returning Bobby Roode. Robert Roode, Bobby Roode. I say Bobby because that's when he respected himself.
Word to. Word to.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good first match. Now, match number 2. Match number 2 is a match I have only seen once. I think they've only had one match since they've been who they are currently. But the one match they had was my favorite when it first came out. Mm-hmm. It was in the Cruiserweight Classic, if you remember that back in the day, and that is Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano. Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano. Go and watch the Cruiserweight Classic. It was the best match they had put on in the entire tournament. Unless you want to talk about Kota Ibushi, which we're not going to do.
I was going to say, what about Cedric Kota? You can't.
Which we're not going to do.
We're not going to do that?
Yeah.
We're not going to do that?
Segment 2. SmackDown is loaded, I realize.
Okay. That's why you should have gave me first.
SmackDown is loaded. So, once again, I got another return.
Okay.
For my second segment, I have a returning Randy Orton. He comes down to the ring, and he's just going to cut a Randy Orton. You know what a Randy Orton promo is like. It's going to be good. You feel me? It's a Randy Orton promo.
It's always going to be good.
And he's going to end it by saying, if you have forgotten about the 3 most destructive letters in wrestling history, just go ask Cody Rhodes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Match number 3, we have Brock Lesnar versus none other than the Ring of Honor champion, Claudio Castagnoli. Now, we have our first Ring of Honor crossover, and let me tell you, this match is going to end in such the most fun way. I already see it, you know?
Okay.
Brock Lesnar grabs him by the hips. We're going for Suplex City, baby.
Uh-huh.
Claudio, backflip out of it like we see everybody do in AEW.
Uh-huh.
He grabs the double for the legs. We looking around. It's swing time, baby.
Right.
So, who thought Brock Lesnar gets swung around? But he's getting swung. He gets up. He's dizzy. Neutralizer. Boom. 1, 2. Kick out. Oh, my God. What's next? What's next? He grabs the legs again. You know, fuck it. We're going for another swing. I don't care. Brock Lesnar pushes him off. We're going for Suplex City. He goes again. Ricola bomb. He retains his ROH championship.
First time I think I've ever seen Brock Lesnar lose to somebody that little.
Honestly, but the thing about Claudio that's going to make it believable is that we always talk about his strength.
Oh, yeah. Really?
We always say he's the strongest man pound for pound, and if Brock Lesnar comes in there like he went with like Seth Rollins and just decides to put him over, it's going to be an amazing match.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Segment 3 is where we get double duty, you know?
Mm-hmm. Let me guess.
And I have the Bloodline minus, I literally say minus Sammy and Solo. I'm trying to be fair.
You're trying to be fair?
Yeah, minus Sammy and Solo.
This is going to be interesting.
Roman's going to come out, do his Roman thing, acknowledge me. And who's going to acknowledge him other than Samoa Joe? Samoa Joe's going to come out and say, if you want acknowledgement, I got a championship. You got some championships. Let's see what's up. But Roman says, you're in Ring of Honor, bud.
Yes, too.
Yeah, Oh,
so there definitely is some double duty. Okay.
You know? So then after that, he's going to say, yo, you're in Ring of Honor, guys. I'm the WWE champ. I'm not wrestling you, bro. Like, that's not happening, bro. Actually, Usos go handle my light work. But you know what happens when they want to go handle the light work? You hear no other music besides FTR, baby. We get FTR. But I'm only putting FTR in there. Why? So they have a reason for my ROH tag team champions, the Briscoes, to come out. Briscoes saying, hey, yo. I understand if Joe wants to fight Roman. I get that. But the Usos? We just walked y'all like dogs, bro. In a dog collar match? You guys don't get this match. What are you doing? I'm just saying, Briscoe's got tag team championships. FTR got 2. Usos got 2. So then, how about Adam Pearce just has the great idea? How about Joe, you got 2 championships.
Right.
Roman, you got 2 championships.
Right.
How about we hang them above a ladder? In a ladder match. And actually, I take that back. I have it written down for the Usos, Briscoes, and FTR in the ladder match. For Joe and Roman, I have a Falls Count Anywhere submission match. Why a submission match, right?
That tribal lot?
Because, honestly, when you see that spear, you know what's next. 1, 2, 3, right? Same thing with Joe. Like, Muscle Buster, boom. He doesn't even do it a lot. But when he does it, 1, 2, 3, you know? Now with Roman's like hold, he that's not always the finish. He's done it once or twice just to show you like it may be, maybe, but that's not his real finish. But Joe, that Coquina clutch, that Coquina clutch, and I got Joe beating Roman. Did you ever see that match between Darby Allin and Brody King or Brody Lee, where he had like him suspended over the stage or whatever, Darby's hanging? I want that exact picture with Samoa Joe fucking slobbering out the mouth, just face all fat and red and just and just hanging Roman, just I want that thing.
I like it.
Obviously Samoa Joe's going over.
Hashtag Saucy for creative, okay?
Come on, you know, I don't have the biggest of names, so I'm coming with story, baby. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So after that segment, they all just fight out. You know, you're going to get those matches later. So after that, I got another segment where we get Cody in the back with a doc. He's like, all right, Randy, you wanted to make a statement. I think we all know that. You know, you laid me out. You got one on me. All right? But if you were dreaming of doing anything more, get ready for your worst nightmare, right? Then, you know...
I like to let American Nightmare flip.
You see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing?
I see what you're doing.
We go to commercial. We come back. Randy's going to Pierce like, hey, make the match. Before he gets there, he gets laid out by Cody. You feel me? He gets laid out by Cody. So match 4, I have Edge versus Kevin Owens versus Finn Balor versus Damian Priest. Where I have Damian Priest winning this match. It's a #1 contenders match. I have Damian Priest winning this match by turning on Balor and ends up jumping him out of the Judgment Day. That's what I have. Why? Because Finn Balor, please get out of the Judgment Day.
He doesn't need it, honestly. He doesn't need it.
Does not need it. And honestly, at this point, neither do any of the people involved. And after that, that's where we get our Briscoes, Usos, all the gold ladder match, you feel me? FTR's coming out so on top because FTR's the best wrestling in wrestling. And you know,
the best wrestling in wrestling?
Literally, they're the best wrestling in wrestling. Think about it like this. You saw FTR and Briscoes. It's a great wrestling match, you know? And then you add the Usos, who can have good wrestling matches, but they can also be super spot monkeys. So if you get, and which a ladder match needs a lot of spots, you know? Like, you gotta keep people, like, entertained in a ladder match. So you let the Usos do their spots.
Right.
Let FTR do their tag team wrestling.
Right.
Briscoes are the wild card. Let them do the Briscoes. That's just gold. That's literally just gold. After that, we have Roman getting hung off the stage by the Coquina Clutch. For sure. Submission match, Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe. Falls count anywhere. Roman gets hung. Now, match number 7. My last match and my last segment of the card. I have Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes in a no-holds-barred unsanctioned match. At the end of the night, you know, after we see Joe hang Roman, the lights go off, you hear the announcer says, the conclusion of tonight's show is over. After this, nothing else is sanctioned. And then I hear voices in my head. And from there, and I have this idea, like, if you remember, like, during the pandemic when they had that WrestleMania, and they had Edge versus Orton, and they went, like, in backstage and did all this other thing. I think theirs was an unsanctioned match or something of that sort. You put Cody, you replace Edge with Cody. You replace 50-year-old Edge with Cody. You saw what Cody did with Rollins. Now, Rollins is fucking Seth Rollins, you know. You can't say nothing about that.
The drip guy, we know
you
about
feel me? You can't say nothing about Rollins in-ring work, but you got Cody, Randy Orton. We know the history. We could play off of that. And that's how we round out a show. Oh, you gotta follow that. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, that's his show.
Yeah, that's
the Saucy show.
That's the A show, baby.
That's the A show?
Yeah,
oh, right, because you do have okay.
Yeah, we are
well,
the A show.
Let me show you how...
The B show?
No, there's no B show. No, there's no B show.
Okay.
This is the ItdsZell show.
Okay.
Let's
see what you got.
So it's a smooth little Friday night on Smackdown. Everybody's excited, you know.
Yeah.
It's a nice little night. And we're going to hold this in our lovely city of Cleveland, Ohio.
I love Cleveland.
Okay, we love it over here. Okay, now... Here's the thing, right? Lights go out. All we hear is better than you. The AEW World Champion MJF is in the building. Now, why would MJF be on SmackDown? I wonder. He grabs the mic. Y'all know how that Jewish man get down with the words.
See, don't do that. Don't do that.
They get to talking reckless.
Hate that small little Jewish man.
He gets to talking reckless. You know how he gets down. So he gets to calling out the bloodline. We told you there was going to be some double duty.
They got to pull it.
They got to pull it. They got to pull double duty. They can pull their weight.
I didn't have many Raw champions. They're the same guys. It's the same guys.
Same guys. Okay? So he comes out with the entire bloodline. I'm adding Solo and Seth. I'm adding
You can.
I can do it. Yeah, I'm adding Solo and Seth. Roman grabs the microphone from Paul Heyman. Doesn't even say, you know how Paul Heyman gets. Doesn't even let him do his little intro. He just says, give me the microphone. When Roman Reigns wants the microphone, she can get a little spicy. Okay, get a little spicy. He asks MJF just solemnly, what are you doing on my show? Don't you belong across the pond over there on the wannabe golden black brand? the old school one that I want to still all NXT brand. Yeah, okay. So MJF just says, "Who said I was here by myself?" He points at Solo Sikoa. Doesn't say a word. Next thing you know, all you hear is Keith Lee. Keith Lee comes out of the crowd, slides in the ring. He points at Sami Zayn. All you hear is Adam Cole, baby!
God damn it.
He slides in out the crowd in the ring. He points at the Usos. You think you know where I'm going with this?
Where you going with it?
The Lucha Brothers. I don't rock with the Young Bucks. The Lucha Brothers come on and they slide up in the ring.
You don't rock with the Young Bucks?
Not like that. Not like that. They're okay. They're okay.
Yeah, they're who they are.
They're who they are. He points at Roman and says, "I'm not here by myself, and this is just a taste. I want you tonight in the main event."
MJF Roman Reigns main event.
I had to solidify that slot.
You got to
First. I got to.
That's you see what I did. You feel me? For the jump. You feel me?
It was from the jump. You gotta solidify the spot. So MJF talking his trash. You want to be the GOAT. You the best of all time. You claim to be the best of the best. You never beat the best, and the best is the AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, champion.
You want to be the best, you gotta be the best. Okay? I said that backwards, but you know what I mean. Doesn't matter. Okay, so we moving on.
Yeah.
Adam Cole takes the microphone from MJF.
Yeah.
He says, "I don't feel like waiting till tonight." He steals off on Sammy.
I don't care, baby.
He steals off on Sammy, so the bloodline of AEW dudes just going at it. All officials running out from the back. They got to try to separate everybody. Keith Lee and Solo going crazy. It's hard to keep them two big boys apart. So, they going at it. Adam Pearce like, "All right, look. All right, y'all want the matches? I'll give y'all the matches."
Even Adam Pearce doing double duty.
Even Adam Pearce doing double duty. First matchup is Solo Sikoa versus Keith Lee.
Solo Sikoa, Keith Lee.
That's a banger. That's a banger. If you watch Solo Sikoa's matches in NXT, and even what he did when he got to the main roster, you know how he get down. That's Umaga Jr. We not finna. It's not a debate. That's solidified. We already, especially what he did 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
With the Samoan spike.
Yeah.
Yep. That's Umaga Jr. That's how that's coming. Now Keith Lee. We all know how Keith Lee get down. That's not up for discussion. That's you know how that's going.
I'll tell you this: if Keith Lee comes out there and tries to do a 450 splash, he's gonna
nah.
he's gonna ruin the whole match, bro. He's gonna ruin everything, bro.
Nah, I ain't got him doing a 450. I got him doing a moonsault though.
Okay.
He cool with the moonsault.
All right,
but he ain't up in no.
I'm just making sure because he like to do hurricane ranas and shit. I'm
nah.
Keep your big ass on the ground, please. Oh my god.
Nah, I ain't got him doing no 450s. He can definitely go try to up that moonsault, but I got Solo Sikoa kicking him in the face. When he tries to do that moonsault, then Solo's taking that match.
Yeah.
He taking that for the blood.
Solo taking it for the bloodline.
Solo taking it for the bloodline.
Okay.
Now match number 2, which is directly after. We got Sami Zayn versus Adam Cole, baby.
That's a good match.
That's a good match. Now, Sami Zayn has been putting on for the bloodline since
putting in a lot of work.
He been putting in a lot of work. He even earned Jey Uso's trust. I never thought I'd see the day.
I ain't gonna lie. I gave up on Sammy about a year ago when he had that match at Mania with the Jackass people. Mm-hmm. Gave up on him.
You gave up on him?
Said, I never want to see this man again. He full circled me, bruh.
I gave up on him when he tried to make a whole fucking documentary about himself. After that, I was over with Sammy.
I forgot they tried to do that, bruh.
I gave up on Sammy, but when they put him with the bloodline, he a good fit. We love it. We love Sammy Uso.
I'm back. I'm a Sammy Uso fan.
We back in with it. Now, this match is just going full mayhem. You got Adam Cole going crazy, Sami Zayn going crazy, near fall after near fall, Panama Sunrise, near fall, Haluva kick, near fall. It's going crazy.
Super kicks, no selling. You know how it goes.
No, for real. Then out of nowhere, the lights go out.
So what they pay the light bill?
Yeah, even the lights on doing double duty.
Even the light guy, like he.
The lights come back on. Sami Zayn's laid out.
Oh God.
Adam Cole's in the corner.
Oh God.
Adam Cole raises his hands,
Baby.
snaps his fingers. Undisputed Era music hits. Y'all know where I'm going. Ah! Y'all know where I'm going. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish slide through the ropes. And just for kicks, just because they back in their old stomach grounds, they all throw on the Undisputed Era bands. They J Sami Zayn. That's how that match ends. Sami Zayn is hauled out. Man's got a broken rib, couple broken jaws. Might have lost a 2 for 2. And that's how that is going. Okay. Next promo. What was that? Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler.
Okay.
They coming out to the ring. You know how they do.
You got them in a promo?
I got them in a promo, but don't worry, it gets better. It gets better. I promise it gets better.
Okay.
Before they even get to open their lips, Jade's music hits. Jade's music hits. And she comes out with the baddies. You know how Jade always come in. Jade says, don't you say another word, even though you ain't even said a word, because the baddies is in the building. Yeah. You are blessed with my presence. Ronda Rousey's trying to talk shit. She said that the baddies said you could speak, so shut your mouth and let me finish what I was finna say. The crowd's chanting, baddies, baddies. We love them. We actually do love them. We love them. We love those. Okay. So Jade's talking her trash. She's not letting Ronda get a word in.
That's the best promo ever. That's the best Ronda promo ever, dude. Shit.
So she says, listen, you claim to be the baddest bitch on the planet.
Yeah.
But you're looking at the baddest bitch right here.
Okay.
Ronda's stuck. She got nothing to say.
Thank God. Thank God.
She said, I want the smoke. You and me tonight. And if I win, I take that pretty blue title back to AEW.
Uh-oh.
The baddies start jumping Shayna.
Oh, God. Oh, that's Shayna.
Shayna gets hauled out the arena by the baddies. Jade and Ronda still locking eyes. And they both say at the same time, get a ref out here. So it's official off top. Title for title. Because she decided to be nice. You know, the baddest bitch decided to be nice. She's like, I'll give you a chance to take my shit, but I got Ronda getting her ass whooped. She got that ass beat. I'm talking about it's not even fair. It's borderline no contest.
You got it at a squash.
Lightweight, yeah. I lightweight just squashed Ronda. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You squashed Ronda Rousey.
Yes, I did.
Wow.
yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's not even fair. But here's the kicker, though, right?
You jobbed Ronda Rousey, bro.
Yeah, I definitely did.
No shame in it. Either.
No shame, none whatsoever. But here's the kicker, though, right? So she's chilling in the ring, holding both titles.
After jobbing out.
After jobbing Ronda Rousey, the next thing you know, all you hear is dang, 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 dang. The return of the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
Oh man.
She drops Jade with the kick to the back of the dome piece. It's over with. She looking for it. Can't find it. She slid up. Boom.
Oh my God.
It's over with. Jade is laid. She takes that women's championship from Smackdown. It's like, this ain't going nowhere. I don't care if you won this match. This is me. Over with. Match number 4. Because that was a promo.
Yeah.
We got that boy Samoa Joe. We got that.
You got my nigga Joe.
He is an AEW champion too. He's an AEW champion.
Joe out here. Oh,
now you know, we know how Samoa Joe get when he get on the mic. He just simply says, "The king is in your presence."
Yeah. And
that was a word around the world is there is a man who thinks that this very ring is here sacred.
You see, I had to get your Joe in a promo too. You feel me? You need both. You need both.
You need both. You need Joe. You need Joe.
Yeah.
So he calls out all of Imperium.
He calls out all of Imperium.
All of Imperium.
All.
They all come to the ring. They think they about to get one over on old Samoa Joe. They all on the ring.
Feeling good.
But everybody remember in this, It's SmackDown versus AEW. It's SmackDown versus AEW.
Yeah.
So we got Orange Cassidy sliding in, taking out one of the dudes from Imperium, just to be shiesty.
Orange Cassidy.
Yep, Orange Cassidy. He came through on some dumb shit. Then we got Darby Allin coming out taking out the other one. Am I petty? A little bit. He said, nah, we're supposed to be royalty. We're the champions. This ain't got nothing to do with our jesters. You get in this ring and you come face to face with a man who is holding not one but 2 titles.
Yes. He is.
And I'm thinking about adding that Intercontinental Championship to my collection.
He's thinking about it.
He's thinking about it. Now this match is physical.
Yeah, of course.
It's physical.
Oh, of course.
I'm talking about chops. I'm talking about slaps.
Huge chops.
I'm talking about fists. I'm talking about kicks. I'm talking about everything you can think of. Power bombs and all.
Oh, yeah.
Now Samoa Joe, he know how Gunther get down. So he hits him not with 1. Not 2. But 3 muscle busters.
3 muscle. Back to back to back? Or
Back to back to back.
just boom. Gets him back. Boom.
One more time. Boom.
That's hilarious.
1, 2, near fall. Ooh. Ooh.
Not you buried the muscle buster. Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't dare you.
Three of them?
I didn't dare you. You gotta let me finish. Let me finish. Joe's getting a little frustrated because, like, Muscle Buster don't lose. Muscle Buster never loses. So, you know, Gunther got to come back with a receipt. Power bomb. 1,
He do.
2, 3 power bombs. Joe, near fall. Ooh. What's going on here? Why? They just going at it at this point. They throwing slugs. They not trying to give up. They not trying to lay out. They going at it. Out of nowhere. Samoa Joe. That's a super kick. Why does Samoa Joe do that? He gets him up to the top. Tries to set him up for a muscle buster. But it's not just any muscle buster. He tries to climb the top rope.
Oh.
It hits him with a super muscle buster.
Super muscle buster.
1, 2, 3. Gunther loses the Intercontinental Championship. It's going to AEW.
They lost that.
They lost that.
For sure.
Now we always gotta have an entertaining little side. We just a little push through match.
For sure.
So we got Ricochet. You know he's always entertaining. Versus Ricky Starks.
Okay.
Now they just do that.
Damn.
I just tell them to just go.
Yeah.
Just go. Just go out and have a match. Just go.
Literally.
That match is going to be entertaining.
That's what I had for Ciampa Gargano. It's literally nothing
just
else.
Just go. Just go out and do you. Have fun. Put on a show. Give these people their money's worth.
Just go.
I got Ricochet taking that match though.
I
got Ricochet. It was a hard fought match.
Ricochet over Starks.
Listen. People sleep on Ricochet. Have you watched him before he even got to NXT?
Yeah.
Okay, so you
those
know
Ospreay matches.
Exactly. So you know where I'm going with that. Then.
Yeah.
Okay then. So you should understand why I put him over. Nah, no, get me wrong. Starks, he's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I love him, but I gotta put
Okay.
him. We should have added New Japan to this. This would be good.
I was gonna actually end up texting. The only reason I kept Ring of Honor is because I wanted FDR. My soul is just tied to FDR.
I understand.
They're the best wrestlers, but I wanted New Japan. Like I would have much rather had like a fucking Roman and Okada, Roman Jay White, Bullet Club.
I said Jay. I remember once I was asked like what kind of match would I make. I said Jay White versus Seth Rollins.
Yeah. Jay White, Seth Rollins is
that'll slap.
That would
slap. Next, we got Usos versus the Lucha Brothers. This is like the pre-main event before the main event.
Yeah.
It's the main event. Shit about to get wild. You gonna see it in a second, though.
He said, you gonna see.
You gonna see it in a second. Now, the Lucha Brothers, they don't care about touch. They just want to fight.
Literally.
They just want to fight. And the Usos, they ain't no punks. They with it all. They want all the smoke. So, they just going at it. They just going. Here's where she gets a little tricky. They do cross super kicks. Everybody gets laid out.
Oh my god.
No one's moving. The referee's counting. He's at 6. Lights come out.
Y'all need to pay that light bill.
I swear, the light bill is going bad.
Swear to God,
the light bill's going bad on this night. We hear.
Oh wow.
We hear that. Bray Wyatt.
I know what you meant.
Bray Wyatt, middle of the ring, picks up the Usos, throws them in the corner. The count is stopped. The referee's nowhere to be found. Where the hell did the referee go? He turns around. He does this. Come here.
Come here.
Next thing you know, we see Uncle Howdy slowly strolling to the ring. Now, this is the first time we've seen Uncle Howdy on ring. I had to take this opportunity to make him make the first move.
Fair.
Uncle Howdy grabs Penta by his head, throws his ass out the ring. Ray Phoenix is coming too. He's looking around like, where's Penta? He sees Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy, and they just get to jam. Uncle Howdy picks up Ray Phoenix and just strolls off with him. Penta's left in the ring by himself.
Oh my God. He gonna take Ray booty. He gonna take Ray booty, man.
Oh no! Oh my God. So it's just the Usos and Penta.
Right.
Penta's fighting for his life.
Going crazy.
He's going absolutely bonkers. He's holding them off for a second.
For sure.
But the numbers game just come too crazy.
For sure.
Super kick to the back of the head. Super kick to the side. He's laid down on one knee. Double super kick. He laid out in the middle of the ring. You know what comes next? A double Uso splash. 1, 2, 3. It's over with. Penta's laid.
Okay.
They walk up the ramp. They look back. Raise up the titles and say, we the ones that lead. Bloodlines do their thing tonight.
For sure.
I was like, now for this main event though.
Tell me about the main event. Tell me about Roman and MJF.
Roman and MJF.
Tell me about Roman and MJF.
A brand for brand lumberjack match.
Wow. A lumberjack match.
We
Okay.
ain't seen one of them in a minute, have we?
Not a good one.
Not a good one. Not a good one. Not a good one.
For sure.
First out, AEW comes out. They surround the ring. Smackdown comes out. They surround the other half of the ring. It's looking light. You say that. You know how the matrices come with MJF and Roman Reigns. We ain't even gonna go there. They in the ring, the bell rings, they looking around. Half of the arena screaming AEW. Half of the arena is screaming WWE. It's going crazy. It's going crazy. You know, MJF, he talking that talk. He's still talking. Roman Reigns, he get to talking back. MJF slaps Roman Reigns.
Oh my God. Are we off to the races?
Huh?
Is the match? That's how the match starts.
Yeah, that's how the match starts. Just
Oh wow.
straight slap.
Okay.
Straight slap.
Okay.
Roman Reigns looks at him, punches him right in the mouth.
Yeah.
No, not even Superman, but he just
Take that, 5'6" Jewish man. Take that.
Take that.
Yes. Don't cancel me. I love Jews.
Okay, Kanye.
I love Jews. I'm sorry.
He's not a hater, we promise.
I'm not.
He's not. He's actually the most loving person you'll ever meet. Follow his Instagram, you'll see.
Plug that.
It'll be in
Follow me on the gram at SaucySims_, bruh.
It'll be in the description down below.
There we go.
It'll be in the description down below. I got
sorry.
you, my boy.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. This match is going absolutely crazy. You know how you normal lumberjack matches, you throw them out the ring, they get jumped, throw them back in. If they throw them out the ring, they get jumped, going back in. But this one gets a little tricky because they get thrown in the borderline between the AEW and the Smackdown.
Now it's a turf war.
Now it's a turf war. Because the first person MJF sees on the AEW standpoint is none other than Jon Moxley. He lets him go back in the ring, but then he throws Roman out there in that same exact area. Now Roman and Mox are face to face.
Oh.
It's just a stare down, a quiet stare down. Wardlow walks up next to walks up next to Mox, but then Drew walks up next to Roman.
McIntyre?
Yep. You forgot he was on SmackDown too? Okay.
No, I could use him. I would use him.
It's a stare down. First of all, Wardlow versus Drew McIntyre. I probably should have put that on the card. I ain't thinking about it until now. But
I'm surprised Moxley didn't make it. Like,
it turns into a whole ass brawl outside the ring. Because Drew McIntyre and Wardlow just start throwing bows.
of course.
Everybody's just fighting at this point.
Moxley 2 seconds in, bleeding profusely.
For no reason.
Came down the ramp, bleeding profusely. How? I don't know. Drank a beer. Who knows?
He drank something.
Yeah.
Renee didn't stop him either. But we gonna keep this going. So the match is just going absolutely crazy. MJF comes out with that ring. Hits Roman in the back of the head. Now Mox is just looking at MJF like, I know this is this, but this ain't how it's supposed to be. So he pushes him off. Like, this is not how we gonna do this. You gonna do this, you gonna do this in this ring, y'all gonna do it right. MJF pushes Mox out the way, like, get out my way, I'm the champion. I took this belt.
From you. Yeah, from you.
He ups the brass knucks. About to hit Roman Reigns one more good time. Mox takes the brass knucks and steals off on MJF.
Oh my god.
Now, I hope you don't mind, but I did something.
What did you do? What did you do?
Out of nowhere, Seth Rollins' music hits.
You're a dog, man.
You never said we couldn't steal someone from the show.
Sicko.
Everybody's laid out. It's rolling all over the arena. MJF, Mox, and Roman are all in the ring. Seth comes down. They all just looking at MJF. Michael Cole, you know how he's screaming, is this a shield? Michael Cole's going ballistic. No one can believe it. The crowds, both crowds are screaming, shield, shield, shield. They triple power bomb MJF 3 times, and the 4th one was through the announce table just for good measure.
Just for good measure. While the match is still going on?
While the match is still going on. This ain't even post-match yet.
Okay.
I ain't even got to post-match yet.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. MJF is done. He's done. He's out. He's out cold. They do the shield pose. But Mox grabs the microphone. So you guys may be my brothers, but I'm still AEW. Steals off on Seth Rollins.
Does the show? Do we exit the show with just a huge AEW SmackDown brawl?
Yes.
All right.
And that's how the show ends.
Okay. All right. Now y'all can tell us what y'all think. You feel me? The A show for a reason. You feel me? He threw some bangers at you, so y'all can decide, man.
Y'all can decide for yourself.
Y'all can decide for yourself.
Decide for yourself. Who do you think had the better show?
Yeah.
Who do you think would be a better booker?
Yes. Or what's the part 2 looking like? What should we
do?
do now?
Part 2?
Should we switch? Should we add New Japan, TNA,
NXT? Because I can do some things for NXT in New Japan.
I would let you take NXT. Not New Japan though. I would let you take NXT. I would not let you take New Japan.
Or would you guys like us to book a pay-per-view?
We could book a pay-per-view. We
could do WrestleMania. We could do SummerSlam, Survivor Series.
Yeah. We could do anything. Whatever y'all want.
What y'all want to see. Let us know. Let us know.
You feel me? You got 2 amazing bookers. You feel me? Me, the booker of the century. Him, booker, second best booker of the century.
Second best? Oh, me. Listen. You know, I'm going to let you have it because you like skin.
You feel me? And that's the only reason they're going to give it to me.
I'm going to let him have it because he likes it. Only because he likes it. Because he don't understand. But look at all the best managers in wrestling history. They've all been dark skinned, just saying.
Paul Heyman? Jewish man?
Most of them.
Jimmy Hart? I don't know, man. I don't know.
He was never a GM. Jimmy Hart was never a GM.
Okay, all right.
I mean, Teddy Long? Just saying. You already know when he was mad at you.
Hey, player. You got to face the Undertaker.
That was the ultimate punishment for that.
You are gonna face the Undertaker in a tag team match. Like, what?
You already know wherever Undertaker went, hit Ken Kane.
Yes, every single time.
Every single time.
Yeah, let us know what y'all want to do, man.
Follow my boy Saucy. His Instagram will be down in the description below, but also let him know which Instagram is one more time.
Definitely, it's at SaucySims_. That's SAUCYSIMS with an underscore.
Follow your boy on social media. You already know what mine is. ItdsZell. We about to get up out of here, so before we go, anything else you want to say to the wrestling people?
Have faith that wrestling will return to wrestling. And it won't just be spots and flips and acrobatics. Have faith in wrestling. Let me be the president of wrestling. Make wrestling great again. That would be my slogan.
Make wrestling great again.
Yes, make wrestling great again.
I'm pretty sure Triple H probably already slogan that after Trump became president. But anyway, before we get up out of here, you already know the vibes. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you have any more fantasy booking ideas that you'd like for us to do, please let us know. We will get that set up for you. We promise it won't take 4 years this time.
Well, I can't promise that because it hasn't happened yet. But we will do our best to make sure that it will not take 4 years.
It shouldn't take 4 years.
It won't.
It won't take 4 years. All I can say now is love each other, play each other, let everybody ITDS family be gone.